'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the shop, not one elf was stirring, for production had stopped. Their union on strike, due to working conditions, left presents unsent for the yearly tradition. Now Santa was angry, to no one's surprise, but the elves, unwittingly, spelled their demise. The strike was the icing on the cake of despair that poor Saint Nick was forced to prepare. With layers of blackmail, lawsuits, and bills, his jolly old belly was filled to the gills, and as he lay wasted and glum in his bed, visions of elf giblets danced in his head. So when he awoke from his drunken slumber, he hurried to his desk and entered a number. With childlike glee, he made his request. In many a weapon did Santa invest. A shotgun, knives, explosives, please. These tools would make his mission a breeze. Santa then called in the elves for a meeting and prepared to give them a holiday greeting. The elves gathered quickly in hopes of a deal and waited for Santa to hear their appeal. When outside the shop there arose such a clatter, the elves went quickly to see what was the matter. Away to the window they flew like a flash. The coast looked clear, then suddenly a crash. The door swung open and in came Claus with boomstick in hand and probable cause. A blast rang out full of holiday cheer, and all the elves screamed and scattered in fear. They ran to the left and ran to the right, but the elves could find no exit in sight. Santa fired and fired, decking the hall with gallons of elf blood spread on the wall. Then he reached in his coat and pulled out a present, a gift that would prove to be quite unpleasant. He lit the fuse, threw it into the crowd, and covered his ears, for this would be loud. The explosion sent pieces of elves around the room. I hoped that this janitor brought a big broom. Santa was pleased, but had only begun, for there was more slaughter that had to be done. He went to his office and found an elf hiding. Now inside his body, 6 knives were residing. The shop felt empty, decorations were bare, so Santa hung an elf from the loft with care. Then along came a sound. What did Santa hear? But the whimpers and whines of 8 tiny reindeer. More rapid than eagles, St. Nicholas came, and he whistled and shouted and killed them by name. Die Dasher, die Dancer, die Prancer and Vixen, now Comet, now Cupid, now Donner and Blitzen. Your heads on the floor, your guts on the wall, now slash away, slash away, slash away all. The deed was done, all life had been ended, and dear old Santa was feeling quite splendid. He went back upstairs to say his goodbyes, straightened his cap, wiped blood from his eyes, then walked out the door and into the snow to find him a place where he could lay low. And Santa exclaimed as he walked out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."